How's it going, everyone? Cannot stay here, and welcome back to an episode of Collector's Own Haul. Just apologies if I look really scruffy. I think I've got like a rash building up around here. Just a little quick info. We've had to lock down in WA, so masks. We've got to wear a mask everywhere we go and at work, and it's starting to sort of build a rash around my face. So yeah, if I look like shit, that's why. But yeah, it's almost over. I think on tomorrow, actually on Sunday, I think we're off. So yeah, hopefully I can sort of clear up. But anyway, to the Collector's Own Haul. Alright, I might pair these two up because they are Valentine's Day special of 2021. Got Vampirella and Red Sonja. Very beautiful covers, and yeah, the stories are really good. This one was a bit more intense, more than Sonja. Vampirella in this one, she's Dracula's wife, if I recall. So they were battling and she lost, and she made a deal with him, leave the humans alone, and every 10 years the eldest child has to be cattle, and everyone's like, you can't do this, but on the side she's this like super, hang on, as always we'll get some pages on, she's like this superhero, like she wears like a suit and it looks really cool. She's like saying, oh, there's a person that looks after these people, and a guardian angel kind of thing, and yeah, that person is me, and really cool outfit. And at the end, yeah, she does take out Dracula, but there's like a twist at the end where it's not her ruling. I think it's Draculina, if I recall, or someone. No, I think it's Nyx, because it says at the end, to be continued in vengeance of Vampirella, death and destruction, which I actually have got, I think. Alright, and Red Sonja's one, it was a bit more lighthearted and sort of funny in a way, but so she's sent to get the head of this sort of like sorcerer, witch kind of person, and the person's like, oh, you can't kill me, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, here's my head, but it looks like me, but it's not me, so at least you can say you did it. And then she finds this like priest dude and gives him a love potion, and he falls madly in love with Red Sonja, so he's trying to track her down, and she's like, get away from me, you freak, and cuts his head off and all that stuff. And yeah, it's quite a charming little read, this one. While we're talking on that one, so Vengeance of Vampirella issue 14, and that is an absolutely gorgeous cover. Yeah, this one, we learn that her and Nyx are sort of, they're in love with each other, and that kind of caught me by surprise. I was like, so I wonder what happened, why, it got to a point where these two are now trying to kill each other, because, yeah, when they find, like, they sort of connected, Nyx took her to her father, and he's like, I do not approve of this, and then they killed him, for it. But, yeah, I don't know what's happened between them, but, yeah, really good. And once again, what a nice cover. I saw this on the shelf, and I immediately just snatched it. I really wanted it. It's the 25th anniversary of Transformers Beast Wars. It's like the show, and now there's a comic run of it, and I loved that show when I was a kid. And the day that it came out on DVD, I think it was like 2008, it was like all 3 seasons. I grabbed them and I just watched them all, through and through, and absolutely loved it. And I was a bit bummed out that we didn't really get anything else. I think there was another series, it was like a spin-off like Beast Machines, and it wasn't really the same, but yeah, the characters from that show are in this. You got Rhinox, Ratfink, I think is his name, Cheetor, all those characters. And yeah, spoiler alert, by the end they do crash onto the planet as if it was, Beast Wars, and they take over as forms of animals, which, really excited to get issue 2. Okay, I haven't read issue 9, but I finally got issue 7 of 8 of Star Wars Bounty Hunters, and really enjoying it. I'm so glad I finally got these 2 missing issues, and now I can finally read issue 9. And it's getting really intense with I keep forgetting his name. Is it Vance? His wife. We finally we're learning that he left her, and he didn't come back or something like that, and now she resents him. How could you? Blah blah and all that stuff. And then we find out how he actually got taken out to the point he had to get cybernetics. He keeps saying Solo, and I think it is Han Solo. I don't know if it's a a relative of him. I assume it is. They left him behind. He's like, how could you do this? Oh. But yeah, again, really intense now. It's like he's done his mission where he saved this I forgot her name as well. He was looking after this sort of Yura, or this, oh no, that might be his wife's name. Basically he's looking after this person, and now he's saved them, and now he's moving on to a different mission where he's sort of doing his bounty hunter thingy. Alright, I've got issue 3 of Future State Dark Detective. Wow, I got a nice variant cover there. Yeah, it's it started off good, but it's kind of getting. I don't know if I'm seeing like a vision or present, if you know what I mean. There was a really good bit where he meets the new Batman. He's got the suit, and he's like, you know, don't you tell me how to do things. I am that suit, you know, that kind of thing, which is really cool. And then he finds out that the people that are hunting him have been watching him this whole time, so now he's fucked. But yeah, there's a lot of it's a bit dragging on a little bit, not a lot of action going on, but hopefully issue 4 picks up. Continue on with the DC Future State, finally got issue 2 of Harley Quinn, and that is such a cool cover. I really love it. And this is the final issue for her run. It was just 2 issues, but my favourite at the moment. I really did enjoy this one. She was working with, you know, Dr. Crane, like Scarecrow's son, and, you know, Black Skull was looking for him, and she took him out and all that stuff. And yeah, really, really good. I keep forgetting, this is only I think it's only 3 months, and then that's it. There's no more. Like, so yeah, you got to get them while you can. Another gorgeous cover, issue 17 of Vampirella. Now, I was really struggling with this run. I was really thinking, yeah, I'm starting to get very, like I mentioned in the previous Collectables haul, it's not very action-y. It's just more like she's sort of down and talking about her past, like what's happened, you know, all that stuff. And there is a few action bits, don't get me wrong, but there's a lot of more talking stuff. But this one really picked up, and I love the artwork. I've got to show the artwork. It's like, I don't know if they changed artists or what, but it's really beautiful. There we are, this is a good panel. I mean, check it out. I love the colours and the, you know, just the style of it. It's really cool. And there was another bit. And I actually like, see, it was very, like, not to, you know, crap on the art beforehand, but it felt very sort of stiff, if you know what I mean, like very blank, whereas like right here she's really got emotion, and it's just really nice artwork. But like I said, not to, you know, crow on the previous person, did a really good job, but this one just really caught my eye, and I thought, is it the same person, or have they sort of just decided to change the style a little bit, because it's just really beautiful. And yeah, what I like with this one, I think we're finally getting to the point where she's like, I just want to go home. I want to go home. I want to, you know, I can't do it anymore. Please, I want to go back to my home planet. Alright, finally got issue 2 of Red Sonja, the Superpowers. Really loving this one at the moment. So, spoiler alert, in the last issue she cut this guy in half, but it turns out she actually didn't. He just put himself back together. But I like this one part where they stick her in a bubble, and she's like, let me out, let me out. And like, no, you cool off in there and we'll come back for you a bit later. I just like this one bit. So it's like she's in the bubble and they off doing their own thing. You know, it's like, you know, what are you doing? You can't leave me in here. So then the next panel was like, literally like, so she's like, maybe now. No. I just thought it was really funny. And then like, next panel was like, uh-oh, dinner time. Right. It's finally happened. I've been really excited for this run to release. I'm always seeing in the, you know, other comics where it's like coming soon and all that stuff. I finally have, and I picked up 4 of the variant covers of Sonjaversal issue 1, and I'll go through each cover. So there's the standard one that I read. Then we got this really cool one. She's fighting a giant snake. And this one I just really liked. Really pretty. Got purple hair. And then this one, absolutely badass, really, really cool. And I was a little bit confused. I wasn't sure what I was reading, because one minute we're seeing Red Sonja, and then we're seeing Sonja in the future, like in sort of present day. But it's like, so when I say present, like she's in the future, but it's like almost like our time, and she's got a gun and everything. I'm thinking, I wonder what's happened here. And then right at the end, she finds this cave, and she's fighting Red Sonja with a sword, and I'm like, hang on, what's going on here? There's 2 Red Sonjas, and then what I could gather from the end, apparently there is multiple Red Sonjas. I should say Sonja, but Red Sonja is like her name. You know, there's good ones and bad ones, and it's like they fight to the death, and then down below where the 2 are fighting at the moment, there's like different variations of Red Sonja, so I'm like, what's going on here? So I cannot wait to get issue 2. Alright, this was a nice surprise. I went to the comic shop and I wasn't sure if they were reprints like of older comics, and Chris was saying, no, these are the Australian prints of the originals. So when the comic released, Australia did their own print of like the run at the same time, and so yeah, had them on like a big, you know, a load of them, and I just went through and picked the, you know, the two that had really cool covers and ones that are, you know, that would catch my eye. Got original runs of Vampirella, and yeah, having a flick through, really cool, and it's just amazing how far she's come. You know, this one, you know, Vampire and Dracula, you know, encountered the horrible slug, and then, you know, ancient undead horror stalks Vampirella and city of ghosts, and yeah, just really gorgeous looking covers. And I thought I want to grab one or two at least, and I just went through all of them. Unfortunately, no number one, obviously, but I just thought I just want to have a couple just to say I've got some history, and yeah, very happy. See, I have the big book of Vampirella, but that was when she was sort of doing her, you know, narrating stories, like, so she's telling these tales. This one is where she's actually in the comic, like she's become, you know, her own sort of character, which is really awesome, and you know, nice to have a bit of history. Alright everyone, got a few goodies. Once again, I put them on my monitor. Got some more Godzilla little minifigures. We finally got Mothra, me and Luke. It was really funny. We were buying them, and see, I bought two, and then I bought another two because I got doubles. I finally got Space Godzilla. Luke got a couple of Mecha Godzillas, and he gave me one just to say, you know, we got the set, and you know, they're really good. Like, you know, the guys working at the checkout, they said, look, this is a flat one. Try that one. Finally got Mothra. Me and Luke, it's like, yes, that was the one we wanted, and they were saying that no one has pulled out Mothra, and we were beginning to think it wasn't in there, so finally got the Mothra, and very happy, and they look really cool, you know, displayed on my monitor. And I just need two more. I think Godzilla 1984, I think is the one, and Rodan. That's all I need, and I'm going to try and track them down, hopefully. Alright everyone, that's the end of this Collector's Zone haul. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you later.